Hello and welcome to another Let's Interview. Today my guest is Ginger Dragon, a fellow Let's Player.
Hello there, everybody.
Yes, Ginger Dragon has kindly decided to come onto the show, and let's first ask him an important question. Why not a Sage Dragon? Or a Paprika
It's
Dragon? You have so many different
because
spices.
paprika and sage, dude, those are lame colors. Like sage, that's like a bastard child between a green and a blue dragon. That just ain't right. It's gotta be ginger, because red is the best color and ginger's the best spice and the best hair color. So you know, that's why.
Great answer, my good man. So let's be serious. What exactly got you started onto YouTube? What was it that made you want to put out that first video?
Well, I always love to share my video gaming experiences with my friends and family, but needless to say, they weren't that interested. So when I discovered this whole Let's Playing thing was actually a thing, I stepped right on it. Started making videos on an old channel called Shadow Genie. Since scrapped that channel because it was terrible, but yeah. So it was essentially just the will to show my gaming experiences with other people.
Yeah, and share you did. I mean, you've done so many good Let's Plays. You've done a couple of indie games. You've done Faster Than Light, which I'm pretty sure shot your popularity way up.
To be fair, that was also my first series, but yes.
Yeah, I mean that brought you way up, and now you got like Dark Souls, and you are kicking ass in that one.
Well, yeah, I love Dark Souls. That game is great.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hell, hell, many of our viewers probably know that we've crossed over a couple of times, and
Mhm.
guess good minds think alike. I
Heck yeah,
mean,
we're the
is there any
best
games
minds.
that you plan on doing for like a little sneak peek for our viewers?
Let's see. In terms of the Game Prowl, which is my little first impression series I started doing, definitely going to start doing Hammer Watch. That one should actually be coming up hopefully today or tomorrow.
Hmm,
As well as Risk of Rain, definitely going to be playing that one. Might turn into a full-blown series as well.
depends.
Uh, XCOM Enemy Within, that should come as a surprise to absolutely no one that I'm covering that game.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think of the
That
Bureau?
looks absolutely amazing. No, not the Bureau. I'm not playing the Bureau.
I might
XCOM and
do it when the price goes down to like $10, and I just want to do it just to see how bad it is.
yeah, no, it didn't look that good. But XCOM Enemy Within, however,
Yeah,
that one
stick with the
looks
XCOM
fantastic.
tactical role-playing formula.
hmm And I mean the improvements that they've made on the game since Enemy Unknown. I mean, I just saw that interview that Toll Biscuit did with the developer, and the I can safely say that that game looks awesome. I am very hyped.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, XCOM, it if you stick with the roots, if you're not gonna have any problems. The
Mhm.
Bureau, ugh, as
Well, it's
Spoonie
even
put
funny
it,
because
betrayed.
But I mean, it's even worse too because they like didn't stick to their original roots for the Bureau. It was originally supposed to be a first-person shooter. Then they just completely changed the formula.
Made it a Mass Effect clone. That sucks.
hmm
Uh, if there's any, so what exactly got your start as a gamer anyway? What got you into it?
A little game on the Super Nintendo called Stunt Race FX.
You,
Played that game a ton. That was my first video game ever.
wow, you don't say. You started. So you were a third gen gamer.
Yep, I was a Nintendo child. Started with Stunt Race, then played Star Fox, then Mario, and when Mario 64 came out, I mean, that was it. I was hooked.
Oh yeah, Mario 64, definitely. Oh, I gotta move that.
I mean, supposedly speaking, Star Fox is what hooked me because that game, the sheer dedication I put in as a child to beat that game on level 3 was
Oh
staggering.
man, I mean, when you're a little kid, yeah, I know that feeling. I could never. The one thing that always caught me in Star Fox 64 was the dog fight with, Team Wolf. That always got me when I was a kid.
Well, which one? The first encounter or the second
First
encounter?
encounter.
Oh, that one got you. Oh man, I'd hate to see how you handled Venom level 2.
Yeah, I was I sucked when I was a kid. I
Oh,
don't have the
well,
skills
didn't
like
we
I do
all?
nowadays.
Some of the
But
stuff
then
I did as
again,
a
I
kid.
was a kid. I was like, I don't know what, 8, 9 years old.
Yeah, everyone sucked at video games as a kid.
Yeah. So, what do you think of this whole console war? You know, the upcoming generation. What game console do you think is going to survive the longest?
Honestly, the only one that's really in threat now is the Wii U. That's the only one that's really threatened, and that's because Nintendo's just lagging so far behind in terms of technology and innovation of the other guys. Xbox One and PlayStation 4 should be able to hold strong, though.
I suppose. Yeah, in my opinion, I think it's going to be more or less a fight between the Wii U and the PS4, and the PS4 probably is going to get the leg up.
No, Xbox One has reversed most of their really, really controversial stuff about it. So I mean now and they've got a lot. I mean, at least in my opinion, their exclusives are a lot stronger than PlayStation's. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be this is now they've reversed those policies. It's gonna be a bit closer.
fair enough, fair enough. I respect that opinion. By the way, did you hear that Xbox One is saying that their Xbox is compatible with 8 controllers?
Yeah, that'll be nice because I actually have I have a lot of parties
Yeah, but think
in my
about
house.
this. Try playing a split screen game with 8 controllers.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be terrifying.
That's gonna be a
But
clusterfuck.
I have no doubts that there's going to be some developers out there who are going to find a more innovative way to handle things than
Yeah,
just every
I
player
think
gets their
for
own screen.
that, I think you're gonna need to rent out a movie theater.
Well,
Dude,
not,
playing a Halo on a movie theater. That would be so awesome.
mhm. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be some developers out there that find a really good use for the 8 players
Here's
without
hoping.
ruining it.
I think it would just be better for like arcade beat 'em up style or something in the
Or
vein of
top-down
Castle
shooters is another
Crashers.
one.
I think that could work.
Hmm.
Alright. So, any regrets on your like channel?
Regrets?
Like anything you would want to change or try to improve on?
Um, I don't know. I'm pretty satisfied with the way things are going now.
You
I
don't
mean, it
say.
sounds really arrogant and cocky, I realize, but that's the kind of guy I am, so.
Some people are satisfied with what they've done with their channel.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately the artwork is obviously, but I've been working on that. I found a guy called Indie Mouse and
Hey,
$35 for a banner and a picture. I'm
oh, you
taking
don't
that one
say.
as soon as I can.
Maybe afterwards you might sneak me the link.
Don't have to sneak,
Good.
just email him.
I could always use a good banner and some artwork.
I'll text you or I'll send you his name over Skype after when this is done.
Yeah.
And just email him and at least that's what my friends told me to do.
So, moving on. What's your opinion of anime?
No comment.
No comment on anime.
I don't care about anime
Fair
at
enough.
all. I mean, Zoids is the only thing I cared about. Everything beyond that was
Oh,
just like, eh.
damn! I remember when they showed Zoids on Toonami. It was the new Century anime with the whole tournament and everything.
I just liked it because giant robot animal mechs that looked awesome. The art style was amazing. It was
Plus, I
just
learned about a
good.
new kind of animal, a liger, which is apparently a lion and tiger breed. They do exist. I always thought it was just like supposed to make them differentiate, but no, there really is something called a liger.
I always thought that was just a joke from Napoleon Dynamite.
No, ligers are in fact a real species of animal. It's similar to that of like a donkey or a mule. It's like a
Ah,
mule, you know.
all right.
That's actually kind of interesting. And yes, Zoid's New Century. I can actually send you a link onto a YouTube channel that has all the episodes if you want to rewatch them.
I'm really not interested anymore. It was just one of those things that as a kid I adored it, and
Yeah,
beyond that,
well, then again, it involved giant robots fighting each other.
exactly.
It's like Megas XLR. Oh God, I love that show.
Yeah, beyond Zoids, there's no mark of anime. I don't care for it. I don't care for television much in general anymore. So
Hey, fair enough. I'm just asking the questions. I'm not judging you.
no,
Well,
but the people on the internet are.
that's the thing. You post something on the internet, you will be judged, and there will always be someone who doesn't like what you do.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter what you do, how you do it. Someone will always hate you. So there you go.
Yeah. Let's face it. You could say that babies are adorable, and someone is going to dislike you for it.
Babies are stupid.
And you're going to get a lot of dislikes for that.
Well, I mean they are. I mean they're really.
It's a
They
joke.
walk
I'm
around.
joking with you.
If you don't pay attention to them, then they're just gonna end up killing themselves, and it's gonna be horrible.
Well, that's true. Remember the Rugrats?
Oh yes.
And then they made that spin-off, All Grown Up, and I'm just like, really? Really? You made a 90210 parody.
All right.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you could if you can get like a remake of any game, what game would you want remade?
Ooh, wow, that's a tough one. Wow, that's really tough. Honestly, I just want to see a proper Star Fox game again.
You
Or
want to
Star
see an
Fox
actual
styled.
Star Fox sequel?
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, I loved Assault.
Yeah, I
I
understand.
wanted
But you
and
want something with like the HD 3D graphics.
while
Big.
still being in on rails, which thankfully that's what it looks like Crimson Dragon for Xbox One is going to be. So that'll be
True.
nice.
True. You want, the whole dog fights against Fox. You want the going through space, shooting stuff, slipping and help
Space.
me. Okay,
I
maybe
just
not
like
all the time.
the whole like
Definitely
on rails style of shooter.
one thing that needs to keep. Do a barrel roll.
Of course.
Even
That's
though
gonna stay forever.
Even though Matt Pat already proved that that's not a barrel roll, it's an
Adrian roll or something like that.
Yeah, it's like an Adrian roll or something. I'm an idiot.
I don't know these stupid aeronautical terms.
So, any YouTubers that like inspire you to do your Let's Plays?
Yes. I mean, most people who know me will know this, but the whole Northern Line and the rest of his scumbag crew are obviously my biggest motivators. And I also draw a little bit from Total Biscuit as well. So,
Really?
Uh-huh.
Well, you don't get
I mean,
inspired by me?
first impression series is nope. I'm clean.
I'm messing with you, dude. I'm messing
I
with you.
know you are.
We're all
But
having
yeah, I
fun
mean, my
here.
first impression series is more modeled after Total Biscuit's WTF is than anything else.
Oh, man, I remember when Total Biscuit did that.
He still does.
Play of... No, I mean of the War Z. Now, that was funny.
Oh yeah,
God. War Z.
terrible, terrible.
You know what the worst part is? I actually spent $50 on that game because I read in Game Informer that it was a good game. The guy who wrote it in Game
Whoa.
Informer in last year's December issue. God, I was pissed.
Scott, why you gotta wait for reputable sources? Although to be fair, Game Informer is pretty reputable at least.
Exactly.
So yeah,
Usually
I
Game
know.
Informer gave me the right information, Ugh.
Yeah, unfortunately we get screwed sometimes.
Oh yeah. Just look at Angry Joe. He got screwed over by Rome Total War 2.
Haven't actually seen that video yet, but
Yeah, the AI really is bad. It's
oh boy.
not exactly on the levels of Mind Jack, but still pretty bad. I actually did play Mind Jack, and I actually found it to be kind of so bad it's good.
Oh boy.
I
You like
mean,
Superman 64? Or Ride to Hell Retribution?
Oh God, no, that is terrible.
The kind of game you buy when it goes on sale for $5 or $10 just to see how horrible it is.
I wonder how the new Mad Max game is gonna be.
Who knows?
I hope that it's an open, they should go with like whole open world, go around, open world almost GTA styled. He'll go around, do whatever. Maybe go to the Thunderdome because let's face it, we can never go beyond that when you make a Mad Max reference.
Yeah, I know nothing about Mad Max. I know he drives cars and he's in a desert wasteland.
He's a badass.
Well, that stuff can be implied by the fact that he's a male protagonist.
Yeah,
Boom!
let's face it. The feminists get angry over the fact that, oh, games have male protagonists. What about games have female protagonists? Yeah, but they're just men with men with boobs.
They're just women with boobs. What?
No, men with boobs.
I know. I was just making fun of what you were about to say.
Yeah, I know. I get. Yeah,
Can't let something like that go. Are you kidding me?
yeah, I know. Honestly, will the feminists ever be satisfied?
No comments.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, I'm not gonna
I tend
put you in
to
a
avoid
position.
political stuff, so let's move
Yeah,
on.
probably a bad idea. Moving on. Any games you are excited for that are going to be coming out?
Well, obviously, Enemy Within. I already talked about that one.
Well,
Then,
yeah.
Dark Souls 2. That's big.
Oh,
That's a very
I
big
didn't
one.
realize they were making another Dark Souls.
Oh, that's been announced for a while now.
Yeah, well, I didn't pay attention, so.
But yeah, that's definitely looking forward to that game.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see that. Let's play.
hmm Other stuff? Not really. I mean, yeah, nothing really too big.
It hasn't been the winter releases yet.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
really
I might end
shooter
up
season.
might end up grabbing Call of Duty Ghosts because I actually kind of like that game. Call of Duty, that is.
Call of Duty's alright.
I mean, it's a simple. It's you just grab the gun you like, you go into battle, and you shoot people.
Yeah, and just don't take the plot
I just
too
like really how
seriously.
simple and fast-paced it is, and how lone wolf-based it is, unlike Battlefield, which pretty much requires team play.
I actually rather like the whole team play aspect.
Yeah, no, I prefer to be a lone wolf. As such, I prefer Call of Duty.
Fair enough, fair
It's
enough.
more akin to that.
I'm not judging you. I personally don't like shooters
Like,
that much.
well, again, you aren't judging me, but everyone else is. It's
Oh,
90%
yeah,
of the
that's
internet
true.
hates Call of Duty, don't you know?
Quit judging us, internet. Internet. You know
Keep
what? I'm
judging
gonna
me, I
block
like
all
it.
the comments because I'm too butthurt. And then people are gonna judge me even more if I do that. Yeah. So, is there any other YouTubers you like to watch?
Let's see. Vanguard of Valor. Vanguard of Valor is is a very cool dude.
Oh yeah.
I watch Arumba to get my daily dose of grand strategy in. Any other big guys out there that are real noteworthy? I mean, since I don't have much else to do, I watch a lot of people on YouTube. Husky Starcraft to get in my esports.
Hmm.
It's like I'm rationing these different meals of the day, quote unquote meals. Again, obviously Toll Biscuit for WTF is and Content Patch.
Mhm.
Content Patch is the big one.
Yeah.
Recently been watching Spooder W, maker of Paranormal Activity, who is also a surprisingly good Let's Player.
Really?
Oh,
Really? Hmm. Didn't know that.
and of course HC Bailey, I watch him as well.
What about me? I'm a Let's Player. Am I not a good enough for you?
No, you're not. You need
No!
to,
I'm just messing with you.
if you want me to watch you, you need to give me the blood of your firstborn like everyone else did.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't you know dragons like virgin sacrifices? And
Damn
I'm
it.
hoping that your firstborn, at least at this current age, is a virgin. Because if
Hope
not,
so.
there's a problem.
Yeah, if it's... Let's see. Yeah, I don't know which is worse, giving up a virgin firstborn and finding out it isn't a virgin.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, either way, you're going to lose
Uh,
it. Okay, now we're getting controversial. Quick, change the subject.
um, Kentucky is a state. Kentucky is a state. All the people there are dicks. Kentucky is a state. I don't know, I just thought of
Bring it
Family
up.
Guy.
Uh,
I'm go. So, how about them Knicks?
did you not write down a list of questions to ask me, or are you just making them all off the top of your head? 'Cause
Maybe.
it's even like, oh.
Maybe.
You fool!
Maybe. I made a list in my head.
And now it's been erased.
Uh, Alright, no seriousness. Is there anyone else is there anybody you want to thank for your success or shout out to anyone?
It's Exotics is a really cool dude.
Alright,
Started to hang out him with on Sky Nations, and since I've met that guy, I've met so many other really cool people.
right. I guess now would be a good time to end this meeting. I mean, it went a lot faster than I thought. I mean, you went through just about most of the questions so quick and easily.
I know myself. I don't get lost on the petty details.
Yeah.
Also, we got a little controversial there a couple of times, but it's
Well,
okay.
it was comically controversial.
Yes. Uh,
So
talk.
anyway, as always, I'm Brent Tenkage, and this was Ginger Dragon.
You almost slipped my real name. You
Yes,
almost let the people
it's
know that
Leroy.
I'm Lee.
That's your real name, Leroy McJenkins.
Leroy McJenkins. You almost let people know my name was Lee, you terrible, terrible person. I was Ginger Dragon.
You do know you just revealed your own name, right?
I'm aware. Dude, I've got my full name on Twitter.
Well, I guess hiding your real name was kinda a dumb thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't care at all.
Anyway, thanks for coming on board, or the video will be up very soon.
And ladies and gentlemen, stay as happy as that explosion on my Skype image.
Yep. Bye.
See you guys.
Okay, that went well.